It was faint, rhythmic, and in the year 2149, astrophysicist Dr. Lyra Mendez was among the first to notice the anomaly. At first, it was a single faint star on the edge of the Andromeda galaxy that flickered and blinked out of existence. Astronomers assumed it was a supernova, a natural death for a celestial giant. But as weeks passed, dozens of stars seemed to dim unnaturally, vanishing at an alarming rate. By the end of the month, entire sections of the Milky Way appeared as blank voids in the tapestry of the cosmos. Lyra had always believed that space told stories through science, but now the silence was deafening. "This isn't natural," Lyra muttered to herself, her voice trembling with both awe and fear. Her lab was cluttered with coffee cups and glowing monitors displaying live feeds of telescopic data. Each report confirmed the same unnerving truth. Stars were disappearing faster than the calculations predicted. Whatever was happening violated every known law of astrophysics. Across Earth, hysteria was brewing. Social media was swarmed with apocalyptic theories. Politicians demanded answers. Religious zealots called it divine judgment. Yet, Lyra wasn't interested in conjectures or conspiracy. She needed concrete answers. She spent her days fixated on the most perplexing clue. The stars weren't going supernova or collapsing into black holes. They were just gone, as if erased by some unseen hand. This couldn't be a natural phenomenon. Then came the signal. At exactly 3:03 a.m., her deep space observatory picked up a pulse, an alien broadcast emanating from the heart of Sagittarius A, the supermassive black hole at the center of the galaxy. It was faint, rhythmic, and hauntingly precise. To Lyra, it felt like language. After calibrating her instruments and hours of decrypting the patterns, she realized it wasn't merely a signal. It was a message. Do not observe the void, it watches back. Shivers rippled down her spine. Lyra froze, rereading the decoded text, her mind spinning with questions. Who's sending this? And why warn us? She whispered, staring into the swirling chaos on her screens. Before she could notify her peers, a pale blue light bathed her lab. She turned sharply, her breath hitching. From the corner of the room emerged a shimmering humanoid figure, composed entirely of energy. Its silhouette was translucent, yet its presence filled the air with a weight that pressed on her lungs. "You're not ready," the being said, its voice like a melody made of wind chimes and static. Lyra staggered backward. "What are you? Did you send the signal?" The entity tilted its head, though it had no discernible face. Lyra felt its gaze pierce her very soul. "Your kind stares too deeply into the fabric of existence. The stars vanishing is a warning. You must stop, or you will provoke the architects." "The architects? What are they?" Lyra asked, her voice a desperate whisper. Her mind raced to comprehend what she was hearing. The term was alien, yet resonated with some primordial dread. "They are the keepers of order, the resetters of chaos," the entity replied. "To them, your galaxy is a flawed draft, a mistake. They erase stars to correct the imbalance. If your kind continues to search, they will look closer, and when they do, Earth will vanish like a speck of dust." Dr. Mendez's jaw clenched as defiance stirred in her heart. "But if we don't search, we'll fade into ignorance. Isn't that its own kind of oblivion?" The energy being seemed to shimmer brighter, an inaudible hum filling the air. "The end is inevitable, human, but wisdom lies in choosing how to face it. Cease your search or face your extinction." Before she could react, it vanished, leaving a faint crackle of light in its wake. Lyra sat alone in silence, her mind grappling between fear and curiosity. She had a choice to make: heed the warning and urge humanity to close its eyes, or risk everything to uncover the truth behind the architects. Weeks later, humanity's greatest observatories entered a pact of silence, shutting down deep space exploration programs. But Lyra couldn't let go of the warning. Late at night, under the veil of secrecy, she reactivated a hidden telescope array aimed directly at Sagittarius A's, As her monitors hummed to life, her heart raced with quiet defiance. She whispered into the void, "If you're watching, then so am I." The stars continued to vanish,